for you.
Hello?
Hello, Jughead. This is Archie. Come over right away. It's a matter of life or death.
Oh, relax, Archie.
Attention, all true believers. Marvel Comics is on the air.
A friend of the unfortunate, enemy of criminals. In reality, Dan Garrett, a rookie patrolman, loved by everyone but suspected by none of being the Blue Beetle.
Boys and girls, your attention, please. Presenting a new exciting radio program featuring the thrilling adventures of an amazing and incredible personality. Faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets.
Up in the sky, look!
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm back, and I have a huge favor to ask all of you guys tonight, but not until after the intro's done. Stick around. We got a great show for you guys tonight.
It's comic book time. Splash pages lit, storyline prime. MCU 5D season the game. Being on, ain't nothing the same. Swipe that page, get in the mood. Comic-Con energy, we're bringing the food. Fan culture rise and fandoms unite. Welcome to our pod, it's gonna be tight.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
I got something I need to talk to you guys about. It's pretty serious. All right? We're going to have a show tonight. Stop laughing. If you're laughing right now, you stop. Okay? You listen. Eyes on the screen. You listen to me right now. Okay? Getting sick and tired of this. But I finally have to address the elephant in the room. I'm going to ask you guys very nicely tonight, no farting on the show. No more farting. There's been a lot of farting going around here, and I'm going to be honest with you, it smells like dookie around here, okay? It smells like phosphorus and Bentley's poop, all right? No farting on tonight's show, okay? That's all I ask. If you need to go to the bathroom, just raise your hand, okay? Raise your hand in the comments, and once I call your name, you can go to the bathroom, and then you can just let everything out as soon as you're in that private special place, all right? Jay, do we understand each other? No farting on tonight's show?
Yep.
What was that? Was that just like you blowing raspberries like, hey, I don't take you seriously, or is that your...
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompan. It is great to be here with you guys tonight. Glad we could kick this off on a fun little note here. I got a brand new collection of books here for you guys tonight. I spent the weekend moving everything from my garage down into the basement. So now my entire collection is in the basement, or I would say about 95% of it. So we got about 30 to 40 long boxes in the basement, and I'm about to buy another 16 long boxes over the course of the next week. And I just did some restocking today. So we got some new comics for you guys. We got all kinds of cool stuff for you and a whole new collection for you. And as always, same deal. You spend $25 with me, you're going to get to spin the wheel. And if you spend $50 with me and you're located within the United States, you get free shipping on your order. So without further ado, let's do this. And remember, no farting. I won't tolerate any farting on the show anymore. I have the unexpected number 214 tonight, and this book is going to go for it was $5. This is a FOMO book from Friday. It was $5. I'm now knocking it down to $3. This is a newsstand copy, Joe Kubert on the cover, and it's going for $3 now. I'm knocking the price down. I got to start moving through these books. These books are going to start piling up in my house, and I can't have that. Next up, I have Fantastic Four, number 234. Who is he? What is he? $5 down to $3 on this bad boy, too. $3 gets you this book. Top Dog number 12. Top Dog number 12, 5 down to 3. Notice how there is no farting on this book. You don't need to have farting in order to have fun, okay? Farting doesn't equal fun, okay? Just letting you guys know. Top Dog number 12 is going to go for $3. Diarrhea isn't fun either, okay? I have Captain America 284. We got Mike Zeck on the cover here. 5 down to 3. Direct edition, very fine copy. Got some Mike Zeck Captain America at $3. I don't normally do this, but I'm doing it tonight. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Find out. Spider-Woman number 25. This is going to go from 5 down to 3. It must be all that farting that happened in previous shows. It's affected my brain and my ability to price these books high. So now I'm bringing the prices down. That's why I said no farting, so that, you know, I can get it back together and reprice these books where they should be. See, there was somewhere I was going with this all along. I have Vision and the Scarlet Witch, number 2, newsstand copy, 5 down to 3. 5 down to 3. We're starting off with books that were priced at $5, going down to just $3 tonight. And then I have Marvel Classic Comics, Robin Hood, 52 full pages, no ads, 5 down to 3 on this. That's not the Green Arrow, that's Robin Hood. He's Green Arrow's cousin. I have It's Midnight Witching Hour, number 61. This is a pretty cool cover over here. Don't be afraid. They're only stuffed animals. 5 down to 3 on this. Thor number 325. Thor number 325. We got a cover by Ed Hannigan and Al Milgrom. $3 on this. Newsstand copy in great shape. Uncanny X-Men number 163. 5 down to 3 on this. We got Kitty Pryde fighting the Brood. And she's all scratched up. The Brood is like, Kitty Pryde's like, you know, it's bad. There's a cat fight happening here. And speaking of cat fights, I have Miss Marvel number 7. And you know, whenever Miss Marvel's involved and MODOK's involved, you know there's going to be a cat fight. $3 on this too. Lots of cat fighting on Kicking It tonight. And no farting. Okay? All right, I have Doctor Strange, Master of the Mystic Arts, number 32. Behold, Dreamweaver. This is going to go for $3 tonight. You guessed it. Defenders number 29. This is a really cool cover here. Defenders 29 is going to go for $3. A little head from MODOK. MODOK doesn't like giving a little head. He likes giving a big head. Hi-oh. Hey, Ken, how you doing?
Oh, God.
I have Avengers 199. One issue before 200. Illustrated by George Perez. Red Ronin shows up here. This is going to go for just $3. Then I have Detective Comics, The Mud Pack, 604, 605, 606, and 607. This is the full run here. And it's going to go for just $8 tonight. $8, and it's all yours. $8 on this run. I have Chronauts by Mark Millar and Sean Murphy. We have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. If you decide to pull the trigger on all 4 of these books, I'll do them for $8. And finally, I have Venom Funeral Pyre number 1 through 3. This is the entire series right here where Venom and Punisher team up for the first time in comics history. Here's the run. We got the first issue, which is foil. Second issue right here. And then the third issue right here. And there's a villain named Funeral Pyre, and the Punisher's out to kill him, and Venom is trying to protect him. And it is an interesting series here, and it is done by Steve Lyle. Is it Steve Lyle? Tom Lyle. Sorry, Tom Lyle. The late, great Tom Lyle is the artist on this 3-issue run here. And I'm going to do this tonight for $15. $15 on all 3 issues of Venom Funeral Pyre, which came out in the 90s. The 90s. So there you have it, guys. I'm pleased to see that there has been no farting so far in tonight's show. That's excellent. I'll give you guys a second here to ask any questions about any of the books I just showcased. Once again, every bottom row book is going for just $3. Everything is as cheap as it could possibly be. And if you guys are starting a new tab with me tonight, you will have plenty of time to pay everything off. I will give you lots of time. And if you have paid up your tabs, I have shipped your stuff out unless you're waiting on the Warline 3 exclusive, which should be arriving tomorrow. I will get those books signed over the course of the weekend, and I will ship it out to you as of next Monday or Tuesday, but you will have your books out next week. Triple signed by myself, April Reyna, and JT Malloy. So just letting you guys know. And how's everybody doing tonight? How are we all doing here? Aside from Eddie and Kenneth and Tori and Chris Steiskal, how's everybody doing tonight? All our engagers are here.
And Lewis.
And Lewis.
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. What's new?
Have you seen the sneak peek for Superman yet?
I did indeed. I thought it was great.
Oh my goodness. I
thought it was fantastic.
Yes. Condition of the X-Men, Ken K.
Very, very fine for sure. No ticks on this one. And it's only $3. Yeah, no, I thought it was awesome. I loved seeing the inside of the Fortress of Solitude. I like I like Crypto being a dog, and really just being a dog like any dog would be. And I'm excited to see what and you could just see the humanity in Superman when he acknowledged, the robot. By the way, I just want to let you guys know that is how I interact with ChatGPT. I'm also kind of like David Cornsweat, where I just acknowledge the the AI, and I treat it with respect, because one day when Skynet takes over the entire planet, I'm going to be like that guy from Demolition Man, who served the Pope guy. You know who I'm talking about? Jay?
I do, but I can't remember the guy's name.
He was also on Beetlejuice too.
Oh,
Otis was his name, or Otis?
I think his last name is actually like Shaddix, like the actor.
Yeah, I'm going to be that guy. All right, I'm going to be bringing the AI tea. Here you go, T800. Here is some tea for you, made out of the bones of your enemies. So there you go. What's up, Leonard? Glad to hear all is well. Have I sent out Warline 3 with the white cover? Yes, I did. So, Chris Steiskal, your books are out. Your Warline 3 is in the mail. So, yeah, it did look really good. I think this is going to be the most comic accurate version of Superman that we're going to see, and I'm really excited about this film. And Jay, that was a really great question. And I think we're going to also get the most comic accurate version of Guy Gardner too. I think Guy Gardner is going to be the surprise hit of this film.
Oh yeah.
He totally has to be.
Yeah, and he's also already been said to be part of the cast for the Lantern show too.
Yeah. Oh man, that Lantern show that's going to be great.
Yeah. I
think at that point, I think we're in store for a golden age of DC films, and it's about damn time. We've had a lot of great Marvel movies, And here's the thing. I don't think that just because we're having a golden age of DC movies, it means that Marvel movies are going to suddenly have to suck. I think we can enjoy all of the movies that are coming out. I'm really excited about Fantastic Four.
Yes.
I can't wait to see what they do with Avengers Doomsday. I think it's going to be great. I mean, the thing with Marvel is the expectations are so high. It's like fever pitch high that they can only disappoint. Whereas DC has the opportunity to really knock it out of the park because the expectations are so low, unfortunately. But I think we should just stop having these expectations. This is really just stupid.
Yes.
And everything being like expecting it to be Avengers Endgame, like just stop. It took a while for Avengers Endgame to build up, you know.
Yeah, and coming from somebody who I actually really loved the DCEU stuff, I did. I know it wasn't for a lot of people. I am so excited to see what's happening because I'm getting a Superman movie, man. Like, it doesn't matter to me who's playing Superman. I'm getting a Superman. I don't like the suit. I don't like the symbol, but that's not going to ruin this movie for me because it's Superman.
Yes, exactly. But I'm also excited about the Naked Gun movie, like Chris Nash is.
Oh my goodness, Liam Neeson, let's go.
That is going to be great. That is going to be awesome. All right, so everybody who's just tuning in, Lorena, what's up? Chris Nash, what's up? All the bottom row books are going for just $3 right now. Most of these books are Bronze Age, Copper Age books. $3 a pop. They all got to go. So if you guys have any questions about any of these lower books, please ask. But before we do all that, get a good look at all this because we're about to take a commercial break. And I have a favor to ask Lorena, Chris Nash, and anyone else who just popped in. No farting on tonight's show. Okay? If you have to go to the bathroom, raise your hand. That's all I ask. That's it. Yeah. No farting. We don't want any farting on tonight's show. All right? We're going to take a short commercial break. And in that time, no farting. Okay? We'll be back in just a moment.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today. FOC, a comic industry term for the final day a new comic can be ordered by a local comic shop. So, what does that mean to you? Well, it's your last chance to order a new comic book from your local comic shop. Order up! The FOC show will go over every book that's about to be cut off every Friday afternoon.
I'm going to highlight some of the stuff that I think is really worth paying attention to,
so that you can put in an order at your LCS for as many copies or as many variant covers as you want.
Sometimes the store needs to know to up their orders.
Never miss out on a popular comic again. Order up, part of the experience.
Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
It's my party. I'll fart if I want to. Not on my show, you won't. Not on my clock. No farting tonight. I'm trying to keep a straight face here, damn it. All right. I got a new collection of books here from North Shore Comics, my local comic shop. Some buying today. And let's kick it off with the first book we have here. We have Wolverine number 62, Get Mystique. Now, if you notice anything about this cover, what is it? Notice how Wolverine is, trying to expulge, a sulfur-like substance from his butthole, and it ends up looking like Mystique. And it's only going for $2 right now. That's Wolverine number 62. Wolverine farts out Mystique. Let's do it, Jay. Make that noise for me. There you go, $2. All right, I have X-Men Unlimited number 2. Now, Magneto's he's definitely letting something out of his butthole here. All right, this is gonna go for $2. And I think this is it says Dursima and Dan Panasian cover here. $2 on this. Infinity Countdown number 1. It looks like the Infinity Gauntlet is pooping out Wolverine and a bunch of other cosmic heroes here, including Captain Marvel. That's going to go for $2 for Infinity Countdown number 1. I have Wolverine and the X-Men number 1. This is actually a key book right here. $2 on this. I don't know, dude. Honestly, I noticed the last time I did a booting, I had a lot of fart jokes, and I just constantly laugh at fart jokes. So I'm trying to act a little bit more mature, Eddie, and cut out all the fart jokes from my life. You got to grow up at some point. The fart jokes, they're just not funny anymore. No more farting. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to act more mature. Hello, Mr. Nope. No more farting tonight on tonight's show. Just period. No more farting ever.
That's right, everybody. We keep a clean show here.
Yeah. Clean show. It smells good here. It smells like Febreze in here. Not Febreze like Febreze Sapolsky. Febreze, Febreze. There you go. All right. I have Ghost Rider and Blaze Spirits of Vengeance number 4 going for $2. Mr. Nope is in the house. What is up, my man? I have Green Lantern and the Atom number 1. Green Lantern and Green Lantern number 1. These are going to go for just $2 a pop. Get them both for $4. Some Green Lantern team-up books. I have Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 51. Number 53. Number 54. Mike Mignola did this one. Number 55. Number 64. Number 66. This is part 2 of Going Sane, which is a really great run by J.M. DeMatteis. This story right here was originally what ended up becoming Kraven's Last Hunt in a weird way. So J.M. DeMatteis had this idea. He pitched it to he pitched it to DC, and they rejected it. And so he switched the characters around, and he ended up doing Kraven's Last Hunt. That was so popular that DC eventually allowed him to make his original story Going Sane, which is where the Joker kills Batman, and after he does that, he goes sane. And it's an interesting story. So I have parts 2 and 3 of that. And then I have number 74. And this entire Legends of the Dark Knights run, I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 of these books going for $15. $15 on all these Legends of the Dark Knight books. Grendel number 1 from Kamiko, $2. I have Tales of the Teen Titans number 87. That's going to go for $2. Blue Beetle number 9. Blue Beetle. Hero Go Home, Down with Beetle, President Outlaws Superheroes. It's probably because he, used the butt trumpet a couple too many times. He was using it as like a call to arms, but it ended up being a mating call. I wonder if there are animals out there that like get turned on by that. I hope I'm like reborn as that. That would be really awesome. Just like eat some White Castle and like go out there and just like let everything out of my butthole, and like all of a sudden like you pick up chicks. Doesn't work like that in the human world, but it does work like that in that other species world. Am I right, Jay?
Oh my God.
All right, I got Korak, son of Tarzan. He's swinging in the action. I'm not going to make any more fart jokes here because that was not funny. That's not funny. Just dude, the dude only has underwear made out of leopard skin. All right, this is going to go for just $2. It's a Gold Key comic. It's a freaking Gold Key comic. There's nothing funny about that. I have Hellblazer, number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, and number 19. I will do all of these issues of Hellblazer for just $10. $10 for issues 15 through 19 of Hellblazer. And yes, ladies, he's single. That's right. Single and ready to mingle.
It's just some Krav Maga.
No, you had to make the fart sound there. Single and ready to mingle. Oh! All right, sorry. Sorry, ladies, I'm mature. I swear. Okay, I have Aliens Genocide, number 3 of 4. That alien just got done laying a big fat dookie right around the corner of that crevice over there. This is going to go for $2. Return of Wolverine, number 3. This is going to go for $2. Phoenix Song Echo, number 5 is $2. And guys, the next book I have here, all right, it's just like The Flash, all right? None of you have to be ashamed for calling this book tonight. I did it for you. I got Sandman number 59 by Neil Gaiman. I did it for you guys. Call me master. All right? Neil Gaiman got a booting, but his work is still good. $2 on Sandman number 59. I think we should just like hold this out here for like 20 minutes until someone calls it. I think that's what I'm going to have to do from now on, because The Flash is now a bestseller on here. So I think we're just going to have to do what we need to. I'm going to be like John Cusack and say anything and just hold this book up and be like, in your eyes, the light, the heat. $2 on the Sandman.
I think Inner Sandman might work better.
What's up? Oh yeah, that's true. And I don't think Peter Gabriel would appreciate me doing that. All right. We need Invisibles. I have to send you the booting videos, Jay, because I made fun of Grant Morrison pretty bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. I actually made fun of everybody in comics pretty bad. I felt really bad. And you know what was really funny was I sent a video over to like Roberto Santiago, and he was at the doctor's office today, and he decided to play it, and he had the volume turned up all the way, and like, you know, they heard it on the intercom like, it's boot time! I thought that was great. Well, anyway, like, you know how he has Invisibles?
Yeah.
Well, like with his accent, he probably calls it Invisibles. So it's like Invisibles. And then you got to buy the sequel. It's called Invisibolix. Oh, God. All right. I have The Undertaker number 0 from Chaos Comics. This guy was my favorite wrestler back in the day, and he beat what was his name? Yokozuna. You guys remember that? Yokozuna like apparently killed him, and then like all of a sudden like the Undertaker's like guy like just tapped on the thing, and then he just like came back to life and like scared the crap out of Yokozuna. That was when I was a kid. Anyway, that's $2. Does anybody love the Undertaker?
Yeah, he just retired recently.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I have Alpha Flight number 15, Submariner versus Marina. Going for $2. Dusty Rhodes for the win. All right, I have Wolverine Madripoor Knights number 2, and this is by Chris Claremont, and issue number 3. They're both going to go for $4. X-Men Days of Future Past Doomsday number 1, and if you'll notice here, Wolverine passed gas and he pooped out all of the X-Men behind him. That's why it's called Doomsday. And then I have number 4, where Magneto farts so hard that he farts out Colossus, and it makes him handicapped. He needs to go in a wheelchair now. This is going to go for $4. The Undertaker.
I don't think I got a noise for that one, Onrie.
Yeah, you don't. It's screams of agony. All right, Lorena. In for the Undertaker. In for the Undertaker, in for a pound. Donut the Destroyer. $2. Free comic book day. Legends of the World's Finest by Walt Simonson and Daniel Barrett. $2 on this bad boy. That's a really cool looking book here. Kind of like an embossed cover here. Batman number 516, $2. Dark Horse Presents number 90. This is a cool cover. Legends. As soon as I saw that, I was like, Lorena's so going to claim this book. I knew this was for you, Lorena. If someone wants that Donut the Destroyer book, I have the Nuff Set issue of Uncanny X-Men. This is issue 401. And then I got this really cool Nightcrawler cover, number 415. Grab them both. It's $4. It's a Lorena book, totally. St. George, a Shadowline Saga, number 4. And number 6, which is the final issue. If you get both of them, it's $4. The next book I have here is from our man, your favorite writer and mine, Neil Gaiman. I have The Book of Magic, number 3 of 4, by Neil Gaiman and Charles Vess. Now, Charles Vess's artwork is nothing to snooze at. You could be as snoozy and snooty as you want, but you cannot be upset with Charles Vess's artwork. His artwork is otherworldly amazing. You know, Web of Spider-Man number 1, he did the cover of that. You know that cover where Spider-Man's in his black costume on the building background? He is a phenomenal artist. Takes him a long time to work, but he brings the magic. This is going to go for, and that's why he brought the books of magic with Neil Gaiman. This is going to go for just $2 right now. Don't be shy. I know you hate Neil Gaiman. It's okay, but don't hate on his work. Yes, it's Donut the Destroyer, where Spider-Man's taking a dump. And he actually does take a dump in that issue. he dumps the black symbiote costume. Right?
Hey!
Hey! All right, I have Lancelot Strong, The Shield, #1 from Red Circle. Red Circle, that's a terrible name for a publishing company. Tight Red Circle. Wonder why this publisher's not around anymore. Oh boy. All right, we have #1 and #2. This is going to go for $4. Red Circle Comics, where gas is made from. This is going to go for $4. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously, Red Circle Comics? Like, that's a bit on the nose there. There was like this other social media marketing company that was like trying to like sell their services to creators for like their Kickstarter campaigns, and they were called Red Ring Media. I was like, oh my god, Red Ring Media. Oh boy, I definitely pass on that, but don't pass on the Shield. The Shield will protect your Red Circle Comics. What's the after? Eddie won the night. Yeah. Eddie won the night. Yes. Yeah. You just take some azithromycin. You'll be fine in a couple of days. Your Red Circle's gonna be a nice, good pink. You'll be good to go. And remember, we're all pink on the inside. All right, The Shield, #1 and 2. Let's see who worked on this, because actually, despite the rather strange name of the comic book company, the artwork on the covers look good. There's a reason why I buy these comics, and I just noticed Red Circle Comics Group right now. So this is not something I didn't look at this and be like, oh my god, like this is not the first thing I saw. I saw the cover. I saw the condition of the book, and this was written by Stan Timmons and Rich Buckler, pencils by Alan Weiss. I mean, you got Marvel guys working on this, and you have the first 2 issues of a rather interesting character, and I think it looks pretty cool. Lancelot Strong, The Shield, kind of like a Captain America for the Red Circle Comics Group universe. I can just imagine an introduction, like Marvel does their fanfare. Could you imagine one for Red Circle Group? It's just like a toilet flushing. And then as soon as the water drains out, it becomes red. And then it says Red Circle Comics Group. All right, let's go for no farting. $4 on The Shield. Lancelot Strong, The Shield. Oh man, it's an Archie imprint. Ugh. All right. Brown Eye Productions. Red Circle Universe. I think that sounds great. I'm with you on that. The excrement. Fart jokes are not funny. Stop it. No farting. All right. The Shadow, #2 in the Coils of Leviathan. And #3. So we got 2 and 3 of this run here. It's The Shadow. The Shadow. This is going to go for $4. Universal. Star Reach Classics by Jim Starlin and Dave Sim. First issue. They're floating around a large red circle on the cover here. I swear, I didn't plan this. I didn't plan for any of this. This just happened. This is going to go for $2. If someone does this whole thing, the Lancelot Strong and the Star Reach, I'll knock $1 off. It'll be $5. We'll call it the Red Circle deal. The Red Circle bundle set. Metal Men number 4, The Final Battle for the Metal Men. This is going to go for $2. Sorry, $2 on this. Xenia. She's not Xena, but she's got an extra Y in there. Why? You got to buy the book to find out. This is issue number 1, too. She's a baddie. She's a badass bee. And her red circle's itching real good. Oh my God, the artwork in here is fantastic. This is some really good artwork in here. This is going to go for $2 for Xenia from Sanctuary Press. I think it's from the 90s, yeah. I'll check the year on that. 1994. 94. It's 1 year after 93. All right, I got Star Wars number 12. This is the Leia Organa and Combat Poncho variant. That's going to go for $2. I always found her so attractive in the Combat Poncho. I mean, everybody liked Slave Leia, but I like Combat Poncho Leia way more than Slave Leia. You know, put her in some rags, give her a mop, and put her in the kitchen, and that's all I need. I mean, every guy's got his fantasy. Oh, come on! Come on! How's Slave Leia any different? How is it any different? All right. Glad that book's gone. That would have been really sad to see it up on the rack. All right, cool, Ken. Got you, buddy. Ken takes the Metalman and the... Ken is an opportunist, guys. You know why he's an opportunist? He took the opportunity and took advantage of how I have priced all these $5 books down to $3 and grabbed this Uncanny X-Men for just $3 right now. And it's in excellent shape. And there's a brood on the cover, and it's like, Rah! And there's Kitty Pryde on there, and her legs are all scratched up. And it's like, Rah! There's a cat fight right there. And if you look at the cover of Metal Men, this guy totally just laid a dookie, and this is what the dookie looks like. There you go. Ken K, you made a good decision tonight. I like doing business with you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Leia.
You remember that season of South Park where they tried to cancel themselves, and no matter what they did, they just couldn't do it?
I don't remember. I remember they were gonna start using swear words on the show, like on the air, and they weren't gonna Comedy Central didn't pause, didn't stop them.
Yeah, there was a season where after every episode there was #cancel South Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it kind of feels like this show sometimes.
I'm not trying to do anything, okay? I'm just trying to act my age. Everybody's I showed people my booting video, and they're like, "Why has every character got a fart afterwards?" And I was like, "Because farting's funny." And they're like, "No, it's not. It's only funny to you, Onrie." So I just decided, all right, I'm going to start acting my age now. I'm going to be 43 in a couple weeks. Happy early birthday to me. And I just want to start acting my age, guys. No farting! No farting!
Yeah, you know what? I'll be 43 in September, but
I'm not laughing. I'm crying because you look so much younger than 42, Jay.
I get that a lot.
That's good. I had some more books. Oh, there we go. Lorena, I got something else for you here too. Check this out. I have some more issues of The Unexpected. Number 180, number 182, and 183. If you want them all, they're $3 a pop. I'll do them all at $9. Let me know if you're interested in taking those as well. Back to $2 comics. I have West Coast Avengers number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. And this is all going to go for just $10 today for West Coast Avengers number 2 through 6. $10. All right, those unexpecteds are Gunyan rings. There's some pretty cool covers too, by the way. I really like those unexpected books. I set them off to the side because I intended to read them. All right, I have the Superman Madman Hullabaloo number 3 of 3 by Mike Allred, going for $2. Eddie, you're not 62 years old. You're not 62, dude. You're 21 forever, buddy. They named a store after you. I have Justice League of America number 221, 222. Oh, look, there's the Flash. No one cares, but here's the Flash. Number 223. And if you grab all 3 issues of Justice League, it's $6. 21 forever, Eddie. The World of Metropolis, number 1. Number 2, that's going to go for $4. And then I have The World of Smallville, number 2, number 3, and number 4. This is going to go for $6. So 4 and 6. I'm really glad to see that all of the new comics I bought are still up on the racks. That tells me my buying prowess was really on today. I was on my game when back issue diving. Let's give a round of applause to me. Howden, he's calling those JLA books. No farting on the show. No farting. I will not tolerate any farting on tonight's show. Period. No farting. None whatsoever. The little squirts are okay, but no like real flatulence. No flatulence. Okay? Not gonna put up with it. No, we're not gonna take it anymore. We're not gonna take it. We're not gonna fake it. I have Batman Detective Comics 1005 and 1006 and 1009 and 1010. These are some really cool covers. I really like these Detective Comics books. Why don't you keep them? Well, I can't keep them. I have too many comics here. Idiots. You're not idiots. But stop farting, okay? You get all 4 of these books, it's $8. Were you rush? I'm totally channeling my dad. That's what my dad does. Here's what my dad does. This explains a lot for you guys, all right? Imagine, if you will, a shy little Onrie, hanging out with his dad, and his dad would be like, screwdriver. And I'd be like, what'd you say, Dad? That screwdriver! Give me the freaking screwdriver! That's why my dad is J.K. Simmons. He even looks like J.K. Simmons. If you look on my Facebook profile and you find a picture of my dad, he is J.K. Simmons. Like, totally 100%. All right? And I am J.K. Simmons Jr. Junior. All right? All right, I have these Detective Comics here going for $8. 1005 through 1010. 1005, 1006, 1009, and 1010. Missing 1007 and 1008. Animal Man, number 8. Hey, it's by Grant Morrison, the guy who created Invisibles and Invisibolux. This is going to go for $2. Oh, no. My dad does not tolerate that at all. My dad was like, he was always like, Whiplash was like, I've seen that movie like 1,000 times because it like takes me back to my childhood. I was Andrew Neiman, and I was always rushing. My dad would always be like, if you sabotage my band. Grant Morrison from The Doors.
No, that's the Cabinets.
And the Grace hates his Invisibles. Okay? All right. I have Batman Superman number 25. Number 26. This is a emotionally charged issue that was written by Jeff Loeb's son, who passed away tragically from cancer. Number 28, number 29, and number 30. This is all going to go for just $10. $10 on these books. See, Grant, see, Neil, no one wants to buy your books. No one wants Neil Gaiman, if you're watching this show right now and you're sitting there like, I don't want to read me books anymore because I'm peeing in my head and I just like falling on all these girls. Oh, poor me. Oh, I'm being sued now. All right. Now, if you're Neil Gaiman watching this show, you deserve to feel the way you're feeling right now, but I just want to let you know the sad part about everything, Neil, is that no one is buying Sandman number 59. It's very, very sad, but it's also true. They'd rather have Batman Superman number 25. Here you go, Neil Gaiman. Sorry. Here you go, Lorena. This is yours. I know you don't want Sandman, but you get that. And, you know, Grant Morrison, he would care that no one is buying Animal Man number 8, but he wants you to save your money for Invisibles. All right, and I don't have any Invisibles tonight or Invisibolux, so sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna have to stick with these American comics. Okay, the Americans, these stupid Americans. All right, I have Superior Iron Man number 2. This is a great issue, by the way. Iron Man. So if you guys ever read this run called Axis, the superheroes became supervillains. And after that happened, all of them switched back to being superheroes except for Iron Man, who is now like just a big, giant douchebag. And he introduces this new technology called Extremis 3, which allows people to basically become the most perfect version of themselves. And he offers it for free at first, and then he offers it for like a lot of money. And then Daredevil's like, well, that's wrong. You shouldn't do that because like people have disabilities. He was kind of like, what was his name from?
Collins?
Phil Collins from the TV.
I just watched that episode today.
Shoot back for people with disabilities. And he comes in and tries to like teach Iron Man a lesson. And like Iron Man just like totally whoops his ass. But this is some really good writing by Tom Taylor, and the artwork in this book is sensational. I have the entire run of this. The saddest thing about Superior Iron Man is it just ends because Secret Wars takes over and they're like, hey, we got a more important story to tell, so bye. But it is a really great run. While it lasted, like the 9 issues that it went for, you'll blow through it. It's really great. It's in my personal collection. I spent a lot of time last year hunting those issues down, and I'm glad I did it. And you never know how they might use Superior Iron Man in the future. So $2 on this right now. The Down DC Sandman number 1 I got from you, read it today, liked it. I did find a new Sandman. There's a new Sandman book over here. Sandman number 59. Or are you talking about the Jack Kirby Sandman, the other Sandman? The not Neil Gaiman Sandman. It's really bad, Jay. I shouldn't be doing that, should I?
Probably not.
Probably not. All right. I'm probably going to stop, and I'm going to start showing off some Ghost Rider books. I have Ghost Rider number 3, number 13, number 14, number 17, number 18, number 19, number 20, number 21, and number 22. If you grab all of these Sandman books, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There are 9 Ghost Rider books here. Not Sandman. Ghost Rider books here. Normally it would be 18. I'll do them all for 15. 9 for 15. These I am very eager to move. Action Comics $9.96, $2. Ice Cream Man, Image First, number 1, $2. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll see if I can find those. Bloodshot number 2, $2. Moon Knight number 13, $2. Violator number 3, $2. And then I have some Iron Man books here that are awesome. Iron Man number 201, 202, 203, and 204, and 205. What's up, Brett? How you doing, dude? I will do all of these books here for just $10 for these Iron Mans. They're in great shape. These are all in great shape. All right. Next up, I got the New Invaders number 0. That's $2. Mark Hazard Merc number 1 is $2. Yes, I actually bought this book. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
Feels like you don't have a lot of faith in selling that book.
No, not having a lot of luck with that one. No luck here, Jay.
Have you tried rage selling it?
What's up?
Have you tried rage selling it yet?
I don't know if I got the energy for a raid sale right now.
Okay.
Trying to conserve the old energy here.
Gotcha. Ken K wants to know if the Iron Mans are at least a very fine.
Yeah, they're very fine. They're definitely in good shape. I'm shocked at how great they are. I mean, I don't see ticks on any of these. These all look like they're in great shape. And they are all going to go for just $10 today. I honestly would keep them if I could. I mean, like, that's just one of those situations where it's like, I got to start emptying out stuff. At a later point in my life, I would keep them, but Ken K's taking the Iron Mans. Yippee. Actually, pretty happy about that. Thank you, Ken K. Everybody give Ken K a round of applause. I have I Vampire number 319. This is the final chapter. It's going to go for $3. Detective Comics 627 is also $3. This here, this there. $3 books on the bottom row. X-Men and Clandestine. And The Clandestine, number 1 and number 2, $4. You get the series right here. I have The Huntress, number 2. That's $2. And Exo Manowar, number 1. That's going to go for $2. All right, now here's the deal. We're going to take another commercial break right now. And when we come back, it's going to be FOMO time. So I will see you guys in just a moment. I'll probably take these books down and show them again in case there are folks who just came in and didn't have a chance to see the new stuff that came in yet. So I'm going to give you guys a second crack at this. I will see you in a moment.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
Download our app on Google Play and the App Store. It's so simple, even my mommy can use it. In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, that'd be really great. Thanks.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, it's FOMO time. Let's show the video.
It's FOMO time!
Is that an acronym for me getting a chance to play the Flash again? Oh, that's what it means. It was a good Flash! No one wants to play Flash comics on Onrie Show because of me! And I can't buy comics either because I'm a big weenie!
Oh my god, like, shut up already.
We got that out of our system. I have Superman number 74. This is obscure FOMO books for tonight. They're all going to go for just $4, not even $5. All right, I have Superman number 74. This is part of the Death of Superman run. So this is like the second part of it or the third part of it. And this is all day long a $10 book that I'm going to do right now for just $4. So Superman 74, just $4. Amazing Spider-Man 341. This is part of my favorite Amazing Spider-Man run of all time. What happens here is Spider-Man has an opportunity to give up his powers for good. And he does it because he's kind of put into a position where he messes up. And he's like, the world would be better off without Spider-Man. And it's a 4-issue run. This is the second part of it. And big trouble comes to Spidey as soon as he gives up his powers. And this is some of the best Eric Larson artwork ever. I highly recommend jumping on this. Amazing Spider-Man 341 is going to go for $4. I have Superman Cal by Dave Gibbons and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. This is like a dream team come true here. Dave Gibbons and Jose Garcia Lopez doing Superman Cal. This is going to go for $4. This is an Elseworlds story. $4. Yeah, Spider-Man farted out Tarantula. Tarantula. Wolverine Bloodlust by Alan Davis and Paul Neary. This is an awesome, awesome Wolverine story. It is so freaking good. The artwork in this book is redonkulous. It is stupid, as Chuck would say. It is stupid as in it's stupid good. It's amazing. This is a great Wolverine story. $4. All right, Cal is off to Lorena. Batman and Darkest Night. We got another Elseworld story here. Batman and Darkest Night. That's going to go for $4. By Mike Barr and Jerry Bingham. Jerry Bingham's artwork is phenomenal. I actually don't think I read that. Ever. Huh. Interesting. Jerry Bingham did another story called Son of the Demon, and his artwork here is really different. It's really good. All right, Lorena called it anyway, so she grabbed all the Elseworld stuff. She took me Elseworld's books. She's like, "Oh, give me them Elseworld's books! You can keep your stupid Neil Gaiman books." Oh.
Hey, you're not reading them.
Oh. Lone Wolf and Scrub. I don't like no scrub. I don't like no cub. A cub is a man who can get no love for me. Lone Wolf and Scrub. That would be the title of my book. Lone Wolf and Scrub. Number 17. It's going to go for $4. There's a bunch of people here who are making fart faces. Look at this guy.
Bentley's the lone wolf and you're the scrub?
Totally. I am totally the scrub. This could go for $4. Now, this next book here, it would sell if David Moore was here because his mother wrote it. From Hell, Volume 3 by David Moore's mother. That's going to go for $4. And then I have the Iron Manual. That's the best part about a manual is it has the word man in it. It is one of the most masculine words of all time. It's a sexist word. If you see, here's the difference between a manual and a fee-manual. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Onrie. Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
Shh. Jay, this is a perfect time to let out a sound here. Come on, that would have been.
I was just thinking, it's funny to me that you didn't go with Iron Manuel.
This is going for $2. The Iron Manual, $2. All right, we got 6 FOMO books left here. Did they bring back Direwolves? I heard that was all just a fake thing. Like that was fakery.
I don't know. I keep seeing articles about it.
Yeah.
We're one step closer to Jurassic World, man. Amy must be sick and not beside him.
Well, here's an okay. If Eddie's making jokes like this, I gotta make a joke. All right. So can I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's not any worse than what Eddie just did. Okay. All right. What's the difference between the Iron Manual and the Iron Fee Manual? One of them is this big. This. And the other one is this big. You get it?
Oh God.
One of them's like really short and to the point. The other one just like keeps going and going. One of them's a novel, and the other one's just like straight to the point.
To be fair, I make fun of Jenna and how she tells stories. I say most people go from point A to point B, sometimes C. You go from A through the alphabet and back. You add numbers, and then you finally get to the point. A 5-minute story takes 3 hours.
Yeah. And you know what, Jake? This journey, you telling us that story, took you from point A to the couch tonight. Hey-o. Just kidding. No, you're going to sleep in a nice warm bed tonight. And that's how it's going to be.
Luckily, my wife has a very good sense of humor.
Yes, your wife has an amazing sense of humor. She's a beautiful, amazing woman. I say that in a friendly way, not as a guy trying to move in on your territory. I have nothing but mad respect for you. You're an awesome producer. And let's just keep going because it's getting weird here.
Wouldn't be you if it wasn't a little awkward.
All right. 300-pound dire wolves that they decide they're adorable until they grow into 300 pounds and take 50-pound dumps in your backyard. You got to clean it up because there's a policy in your association that if you leave dog crap in your backyard, you have to pay a fine. So just letting you know, okay? That's for all of you who are excited about dire wolves, okay? Nothing to be excited about. Wolverine 62 going for $2. I'm showcasing the new stuff again. This is a new freaking book. Buy it. It's going for $2. X-Men Unlimited number 2, $2 on this. Infinity Countdown number 1, $2 on this. Wolverine and the X-Men number 1. This is a $10 book all day, going for $2. Spirits of Vengeance number 4, $2. Green Lantern and the Atom number 1, and Green Lantern and Green Lantern. Get them both for just $4. Legends of the Dark Knight number 51, number 53, 54. We got Mike Mignola here. 55, 64, 66, 67, and number 74. And if you grab them all, it is 2, 4, 6, 8, all 8 for 15. All 8 at 15. Grendel number 1 is $2 from Kamiko. You know you want this book. She knows you want this book. It's $2. Tales of the Teen Titans by Marv Wolfman, Carrie Gamble. This is going to go for $2. This is issue 87. Blue Beetle number 9, $2. Korak, Son of Tarzan from Gold Key. That's going to go for $2. I got some Hellblazer here. Hellblazer number 15, number 16, number 17, number 18, and number 19. If you grab them all, it's going to go for $10. I have mad respect for Lorena. She found a pink poo emoji. I agree. I have respect for Lorena for different reasons, but I respect her for that too. That just makes me respect her more.
She buys the book that people are too afraid to buy.
What was that, Jay?
She buys the books that people are too afraid to buy.
Yes, she does. And she takes a pink dump all over them. I have Phoenix Song Echo number 5. That's going to go for $2. Alien Genocide number 3 of 4. $2 on this. Return of Wolverine number 3 is $2. Sandman number 59 is $2. Donut the Destroyer, $2 on this. Alpha Flight number 15, $2 on this. X-Men Days of the Future Past, Doomsday number 1 and number 4. That's $4. Wolverine Madripoor Nights number 2 and number 3. That's 4 on those. Batman 516 is 2. Dark Horse Presents 90 is 2. Uncanny X-Men 401. This is the Nuff Set issue. There's no dialogue inside this issue, just art that leads this story. There's a great study in how sequential art should be telling a story at all times. You don't need word balloons in order to follow the story if the artist is doing their job. The artist is a storyteller. Uncanny X-Men 415. If you grab that pair, it's 4. This has a cool Nightcrawler cover. Figured you guys would like that. St. George a Shadowline Saga, number 4, and number 6, which is the last issue. Get them both. It's just $4. $4 for that pair. And then I got the Book of Magic, number 3 of 4 by Neil Gaiman. That's $2. You have a fear of heights and taking a pink dump off of a skyscraper. Totally cool. Do you have a fear of Red Circle Comics Group, Lancelot Strong and the Shield, number 1 and 2? If you don't, it's $4. All right, enough said. I'll dig it up. I got it for you, Jeff. The Shadow in the Coils of Leviathan, number 2 and 3. That's $4 on those two. Star Reach Classics by Jim Starlin and Dave Sim. That's $2. West Coast Avengers, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. If you grab all 5 of these, it is $10. $10 on all those. Xenia from Sanctuary Press. She's Xena with the Y. Why? Find out for $2. The Superman Madman Hullabaloo, number 3 of 3. That's $2. The World of Smallville, number 2, 3, and 4. This is a 4-part series. I got 3 parts here going for just $6. World of Metropolis, number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $4. Batman Detective Comics, number 1005, 1006, 1009, and 1010. That's going to go for $8. Animal Man, number 8 is $2. Superman Batman, number 26, 28, 29, and 30. That's going to go for $8. Superior Iron Man, number 2 is $2. I have Ghost Rider, number 3, number 13, number 14, number 17, number 18, number 19, number 20, number 21, and number 22. There are 9 comics here, and they're all going to go for $15. It would normally be 18. I'll do them all at 15. Action Comics 996, $2 on this. Ice Cream Man Image First, number 1 is $2. Bloodshot, number 2 is $2. Moon Knight 13 is $2. Violator, number 3 is $2. X-Men and the Clandestine, number 1 and 2. That's going to go for $4. Mark Hazard Merc, number 1 is $2. The New Invaders, number 0 is 2. Huntress, number 2 is 2. Exo Man of War, number 1 is 2. And that is everything from the first double rack. Okay, hold on. I got to dig up those. That X-Men, enough said, is off to Jeff Houghton. I have an announcement to make too. All of our, we're going to be doing a Kickstarter for Warlion 3 very shortly. As of, I think we're going to launch on, the goal now is going to be to launch on May 1st. May 2nd is my birthday, by the way. So maybe we'll launch on my birthday. I'm going to launch on my birthday this year. And we're going to do a 15-day campaign, maybe a 30-day campaign, we'll see, for Warlion 3. And this is to fund the print costs for issue 3. And we're going to shoot for it. So hopefully we can get there. It'll be a chance for you guys to get issues 1 through 3. And all of the artists who did variant covers for issues 1 and 2 are back for issue 3. We got a Kanan White cover that's coming. I just spoke with Stan Yak. He's coming on to do an issue 3 cover for us. And then I'm meeting with Chris Madd, who's going to be coming in to Chicago for C2E2 this weekend. He's going to be doing a cover for us too. So these guys are going to be working over the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some art, and we're going to put it out there, and you guys are going to have a chance to back the final campaign for Warlion 1 through 3. So here we go.
Chris Madd and Stan Yak?
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yes, I will have shirts available too. I only have certain sizes right now, but I mean, I think I can get more done. I just got a bunch of other shirts done for myself because I'm kind of like Steve Jobs. I mean, I'm not nearly as rich as Steve Jobs, all right? Probably nowhere near as rich as he was, but I'm also not as dead as Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs, he always wore the same clothes all the time. I kind of do the same thing, you know, because like I like representing my work, you know. So I'm always wearing Warline shirts. So I just ordered 10 more shirts from the printer who prints my shirts, and you know, there we go.
Dang, Onrie.
What?
I caught that, man. That didn't slide by me. I'm also not as dead as him.
Anyway, you know, like he was kind of a jerk though, from what I like understand. He dude, come on, that guy was a jerk. All right, I would not have liked working for him. You could just tell he was really like demanding and stuff. I don't want to work for demanding people. I already got my dad is J.K. Simmons. I mean, come on. I have a demanding dad. Most people need a designated driver. I had a demanding dad. All right, now I'm not looking for any of you guys to come on this show and be a conflict resolution Kevin, okay? Let's get going. We got more books to show off. I have Deathstroke, The Terminator #6. This is going to go for $2. The Ultimates 2, #1 is going to go for $2. Metamorpho #2 is $2. West Coast Adventures #29 is $2. We got Moon Knight on the cover. Bleed Them Dry #5 is $2. Invincible Iron Man #5 is $2. Fantastic Four Big Town #1 is $2. Green Arrow 130 is $2. Ultimates goes off to Lorena. Indiana Jones, Thunder in the Orient, #3 of 6 and #4 of 6. That's going to go for $4. Justice League versus the Suicide Squad #2 is $2. And then I have some really cool stuff here. I don't know how this is still here, but I'm really hoping we can move these books today. I have Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, #2 of 6, 3 of 6, and 4 of 6. You're missing issues 1, 5, and 6, and you have the full single issue run of Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. These books are in great shape, like near mint condition, bagged, boarded, ready to go for $2 a pop. I have pitched these books for the last couple weeks, and they're still here. I don't get why, but they're still here. I thought this was like just like such an easy sell, but apparently you guys don't like Frank Miller. He's not Neil Gaiman, guys.
Mr. Note. Mr. Note proving you wrong again.
Oh, he did.
Sin City.
Sin City.
Yep.
They had more flash books, which I actually do have flash books. I have a whole ton of flash books. Don't challenge me, Mr. Nope. I'll bust out those flash books. I have my whole collection down here now. I'll rip them all out for you.
Nope loves being targeted. Are you kidding me?
Does he really?
Oh yeah. Turtles books, stuff like that. Yeah, he loves it. I mean, probably not, but I'm just going to say he does.
Hartnett making a comeback? What up with that? What do you mean he's making a comeback? Well, he was in the Sin City movies, right? He they did like an alternate story with him. And he was like a creepy guy who like killed women and stuff. What? Yeah,
I'm laughing at Nope.
Oh, my wallet doesn't like that. All right, I have J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams, Spider-Man #5. That's going to go for $2. Ultimate Doom #1 is $2. Civil War 2 #5 is $2. I wonder what that was like, being J.J. Abrams' son and father working together to tell a Spider-Man story. Like, that must have been fun. Like, hey, Dad, can we do this with Spider-Man? And he's like, no! Shut up and let me do the writing! Idiots! Give me a screwdriver!
I think Onrie's thinking about if him and his dad wrote a comic. He's projecting.
That would be the worst comic of all time. It would be so bad if because my dad would. I'd be like, hey, Dad, do you think we could maybe have Dr. Octopus or Green? My dad would be like, no! Shut up! He'd throw a chair at me, throw a symbol at me.
Hold the flashlight steady.
Hold the flashlight steady. I'm trying to write this scene here. And he writes it in Russian, even though you're supposed to write it in English. That's my dad. My dad is Russian J.K. Simmons. He has no idea I make fun of him either about this too, guys. None whatsoever. All right, I have Deadshot Beginnings #1 and Deadshot Secrets #3. This is going to go for $4. But you can also thank him for how the office is laid out now, because it was his idea to put all the shelving units up against the back wall, because he was like, when I showed him the initial layout, he's like, what is this? This is bullshit. What kind of layout is this? This is crap. You're married for 12 years. Your wife, she took away all taste from you. And I'm like, yes. After all those years of pica, eating moldy bread and sewer water for 12 years, that kind of took the taste out of me. So I had to listen to him, and now we got a great setup in the office. Spend a lot of time in the office now. It's a much more open space now. I mean, honestly, that was the best thing my dad did, was give me that advice. Everything else is questionable, but that was good. All right. I have Secret Origins starring Shadowlass and Dullman #8. That's going to go for $2. Ultimate Doom finally sells. I can't believe how long this freaking took to freaking sell. It's Ultimate Doom, you morons! Except Lorena. Lorena's not a moron. She's excluded. All the other guys are sleeping on this. You're too busy farting! No farting! Fantastic Four 287 and 392 are going to go for $4. $4 on this set. All right. That's the first box. So now we're going into the second box, and we only got 30 minutes left. Holy smokes. Holy smoke signals, Batman. All right. I have Superman #216, Clash of the Titans. That's going to go for $2. Sledgehammer 44, #3 of 3. That's $2. Savage Dragon #5. Savage Dragon #5. Rom #6 is $2. Animosity, The Rise #1 and #2. That's $4. Classic Punisher going for $2. Super Sons #16, $2. Black Condor, #1 and #2, and #3. That's going to go for just $6. Conan #3 and #4. That's going to go for $4. The Adventures of Superman 485 is $2. Iron Man #165 and #169. I'm going to say those are fine, very fines. $4 on these. I think Roberto was showing me they got this book and it was signed by Bob Layton. That's pretty cool. Was it this issue? Hold on, I should go back and see what he showed me. No, it was a different issue. Sorry. That was 122. This is 165. My bad. My bad. Iron Man is off the house. Blue Beetle number 16 is $2. Incredible Hulk 626 is $2. Night Terrors number 2 is $2. Magneto and the Magnetic Men number 1 is $2. And we're about to take a commercial break, but what I'm going to do first is show off the remaining FOMO books one more time, or a few more times. Remember, these are all going for just $4 a pop. I have Superman number 74. This is part of the Death of Superman. It's a $10 book I'm doing for $4 right now. From Hell, Volume 3, $4 on this as well. That's like a $5 to $10 book all day. The Iron Manual number 1 is $4. Amazing Spider-Man 341, $4 on that. Lone Wolf and Cub number 17, $4. And Wolverine Bloodlust is going to go for $4. All right, guys, we're going to take one more commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to finish building out this rack. We're going to go over the bottom row again, and then that'll be the end of our show. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
The limit is the sky with no glass ceiling. But if the shoe fits, feel free to walk up in it. You can catch me in the sky with no flight attendants, or either in the coupe, but the roof is not attended. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. Rap hitting, I button up Benjamin. I'm not like them, my cloth was cut different. For those that are listening, please know that I never backpedal, nah, never that. I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back, I don't look back. I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward, I just go forward. I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that, I don't hear that. I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it, I just ignore it. I don't look back, I don't look back.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
I was just done farting, and I mean, I'm not farting. There's no farting. I don't look back. I move forward. There's no farting. Okay. When it comes to claims, I just ignore it. I'm gonna be like Alan Alan was helping me out last week, my son, and he like sold a book or two, and he's like, "All right, I'm done." He just like left. It was like the beginning of the show. I'm like, "All right, bye." Fantastic Four 43 is going to go for $2. We got Dr. Doom fighting somebody. It's part of the Reckoning War. I haven't read this, but I'm sure it's great. It's got Dr. Doom in it. Iron Man 277 and 279. That's going to go for $4. Archie's Christmas Stocking number 617 is $2, and number 630, $2 on this. So $4 on that Archie set. I just ignore it. No one makes claims. I just ignore it. I just ignore it. I move forward. No
Or spins.
I just ignore it. What?
Sometimes it spins.
Sometimes it spins. I make boys cry number 2. I mean, I don't make boys cry. I mean, I make my boys cry sometimes. I'll like scream and yell at them and stuff. I mean, I stop them from crying after making them cry. And I say, "Don't cry anymore, you idiot!" And then they stop. This is going to go for $2. I make boys cry number 2. $2. Daredevil number 256 is $2. Supergirl number 3 is $2. Rage Parenting number 4. That's $4 on these. Weapon X and Final Flight number 1, $2. X-Men 92 House of XC2 number 2 is $2. X Factor number 1, $2. Star Trek The Next Generation number 33 and number 34 and number 42. That's going to go for $6. Max Immortal number 2 is $2. The Unbelievable Teens number 1 is $2. Firepower number 26 is $2. Okay, X Factor got called. The Mighty Captain Marvel number 3 is $2. James Stokey, Orphan and the Five Beasts number 4 is $2. Korak, Son of Tarzan number 54 from DC is $2. Kong the Untamed number 5, $2 on this. And then I have Halloween Comic Extravaganza Hawkeye number 1, $2 on this, and Riverdale Comics number 3 going for $2. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about. No one makes claims. No one makes claims. I just ignore it. I just ignore it. Sorry, I've heard that. I hear that song every week. I mean, I know we're all here. The only reason why anybody watches this show is so that they can hear that song.
And that's why I wait till the last break spot to play.
Wait till the last break. It is stuck in my head. I just ignore it. Actually, I can't ignore it. I don't ignore it. I don't ignore it. I don't ignore it. I don't get claims. I don't get claims. I don't get claims. I just move forward and I just ignore it.
Rain is going to take Max Immortal.
Oh my God! Someone claimed Max Immortal? Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I've had that book since like December of last year. It's a Christmas miracle in April. Oh, so happy. Would have been better if you bought the Iron Manual. All right. Anyway. Moving along. Thank you, Lorena. I love you. I love you. I love you, Mom. Shut up, Dad. Go ahead, Jay. What did you want to say?
I just Wow. I got nothing, man. I
wanted to get some of that like familial, anger out. I think it's important. I have Silver Surfer number 8, Electra 9, and Captain America 409. If you look at the way Captain America is swinging here, he's totally squeezing out a shard, which is a combination of a fart and a poop. It's like when both come out at the same time. I just ignore it. I don't get claims. I was singing that the whole time. I don't know why I was singing that. I mean, I sold a lot of books tonight. Thanks to Lorena, Ken K, Mr. Nope, and Jeff Houghton. That's our double rack here. I'm going to give you guys a chance right now to look at the bottom row one more time. And then what I'm going to do, if we have time after that, is I'm going to pull out a secret stash. And when I pull out the secret stash, we're not going to fill up the board with it. They're just going to be books that it's just going to be a stack that I'm going to leave here on the table. I'll show it off. And whatever gets cleaned, gets cleaned. Whatever doesn't goes back in the pile. Back into the collection. Now, before anything else, I'm going to show off our Fomo books one more time. We got $4 Fomo. Superman 74, $4. From Hell, Volume 3 is $4. The Iron Manual, number 1 is $4. It's a lot shorter than the Iron Fee Manual. I have Amazing Spider-Man 341 going for $4. Lone Wolf and Scrub number 17, and Wolverine Wolverine Bloodlust, all going for $4. All right, Wolverine totally looks like he's about to pinch a loaf right here, and he's smiling about it too. Look at him; he's happy. He's like, "You got a problem, but does it smell funny here, bub? why don't you step a little closer?" That's actually a really good read, despite me making jokes, which I shouldn't be doing. Shouldn't be making any jokes. All right. I'm going to go over the bottom row again. $3 books for the bottom row. Are you guys paying attention? Are you paying attention? I need to know, are you paying attention? Are you watching the show right now? Because when I showed those bottom row books earlier, you guys were kind of snoozing. You guys were like, I gotta get up for work in the morning. And you know what? Shut up. Work will wait. Money can be made. Comics, these are forever, guys. Okay? $3 books. Let's do it. Detective Comics 627 going for $3. That's it, $3. That's it, $3. It's yours. Fantastic Four 234, $3. Adamanti Poop. Misogyny, the Onrie Kompan story. It all started when I was a wee boy, and my dad asked me to get a screwdriver, and he was muttering his words, and then he started yelling at me, and I realized that that's how life works, is you get yelled at by men, and therefore this is why we live in a misogynistic culture, because men yell at people. Women don't yell at you until you marry them, and then they yell at you. And then they make your life hell forever afterwards once you divorce them. But that's not, so it's not misogyny. Jay, you set me up for this, dude. You totally. I
thought you could dig your way out of it.
I could if I had a shovel. You got to throw a brother a shovel here, man. Top Dog number 12 is $3. Captain America 284 is $3. Spider-Woman 25, $3 on this. Vision and the Scarlet Witch number 2 is $3. Marvel Classics Comics Robin Hood, $3 on this. The Witching Hour, number 61, $3 on this. Thor, $3.25, $3 on this. I Vampire, number 319, is $3. Miss Marvel, number 7, $3 on that. Doctor Strange 32 is $3. Defenders 29 is $3. Avengers 199, $3. $3 on all these books. And I seriously have no one who's interested in any of these. I'll do a lump sum total on this. So it's we got 14 books here at $3 a pop. So that'd be $42. You give me $30 and all these books are yours. $30 for all these books. Paying a little over $2.10 per book. That's a steal. So $30 down from $42 down to $3 a book. And then I have Chronauts by Mark Millar and Sean Murphy. We got number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. That's going to go for just $8 right now. $8 for this run. I have Detective Comics, the Mud Pack, number 604, 605, 606, and 607. I'll do this for $8 too. So it's $8 for this. And then I have Venom Funeral Pyre, number 1 through 3. That's going to go for $15. If you have any interest in any of the books I just showed at all, Mr. Nope's like, no, show us more Flash comics. Show us more Flash comics. All right, fine, I will. Since you're asking so nicely, I will do it. Is Mr. Nope ready for this? I think not. I don't think any of you guys are ready for this. What's going to happen here is he's going to tell me he's got every single one of these books. How about to flash the effing A out of you guys?
Heyo?
Huh?
I said, heyo?
All right, hold on. All right, you guys ready? You're not getting any variety here. This is all a stack of Flash books right here for you. Okay? Because I know how much you guys all love the Flash. I don't have any Golden Age Flash, but I do have Mike Barron Flash, starting with issue 13, going for $2. Then I have Jeff Johns Flash. I have 2 copies of 164, going for $2 a pop. Number 165, there's Brian Bolland covers here. 166, 169, these are all $2. You just call out the number and I will set aside. 171, 173, 184, 188, 189, 193, 194, 195, 196, 2 copies of 196, 203, 204, 205. Batman's on the cover. Yay, Batman. I have 3 copies of 206, 207. I got a Mike Turner cover. 208. Got 2 copies of 208. 209. 210. 2 copies of 210. Number 211. That's a cool cover. 219. 220. The Rogue War starts here. 221. Actually, I have 2 copies of 221. 222. 2 copies of 222. Huh. 223, 2 copies of 223. Good Lord. 224, 2 copies of that too. 225 and 245. Yes, no one wants these flash books. This big stack of awesome flash books. Not a single one sold. I just ignore it. I just ignore it. No one wanted my flash books. I just ignore it. I don't look back. I don't look back. I just look forward. I just ignore it. You didn't want my flash books. I just ignore it.
Nope wants to know how many in the stack because he needs a lot of those.
Oh, jeez. Now, after I put them away?
I told you he was probably checking his app.
Okay, hold on. I'm pulling them back out. Give me a second coming up.
Onrie, did you ever think that you were going to have to pull flash books back out?
No. Negative. The T1000 will definitely try to reacquire you there. And Jay,
yep.
You don't say affirmative or some shit like that. You say no problemo.
No problemo. Houghton's looking at 211.
All right, Houghton's looking at 211. I got you on 211, buddy. All right. How many in the stack? You want one? You want me to just pull out however many single issues I have? Do you know which ones you need? So I got 164. That's this one right here. 165, 166, 169, 171, 173, 184, 188, 189, 193, 194, 195, 196. I'll take any duplicates out. 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223. We're going to go overtime because of the flash right now. 224, 225, and 246. Now, here's the deal I'm going to do. I'm going to count up all these books right here, see how much we got in the stack. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8.
All but 193.
Okay, all but 193. All right, I'm going to just do them all at $2 a pop. So 193. So that's 27. Hang on a second. 27 times 2, that would be 54. Mr. Nope, you have just taken a big stack of these books off my hand. So I'm going to give you a deal here. I'm going to take not $10 off. I'm going to take $11 off. 11, 54, $9 off. Sorry, I'll do it all at $45. Is that a deal? We got them all at 45. I'm taking $9 off the stack because you've been shopping with me for a long time and you're a good dude. That also gets you free shipping on your order. Yes, awesome.
I never thought I would ever hear Onrie say the phrase, we might go over because of flash books.
Well, we actually owe you because of that, because You brought Mr. Nope to Kicking It. So thank you, Jay. All right.
Yeah.
I owe some spins on the wheel. Definitely into Mr. Nope. 8, 10, 12, 17, 23. All right. Lorena gets a spin. And Mr. Nope get a spin. All right. Biggest flash sale in history. Let's do it. Time to spin the wheel, Skid Bar.
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bar.
All right, you guys ready for this? You're not ready for this. I'm spinning for Lorena first. Lorena gets a free DC book. I'm hooking her up with Super Sons number 16 because I have a feeling she's going to want that book at some point in her lifetime. And then Mr. Nope. Mr. Nope gets a free DC book too. Let's see. What can I hook up? Blue Beetle number 16 goes off to Mr. Nope. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will be back on the air tomorrow afternoon at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel with new comics. I'm going to bust out another box. I'm going to fill up the rest of this rack here. We're going to have a lot of fun. Come hang out tomorrow afternoon with me. Jay, do you got anything you want to say before we head out tonight?
Other than thank you all for being here tonight, man. This was a great show. This was a great show. Thank you all. And Onrie, awesome as always, man.
Thanks, bud. And I'm glad that there was no farting on tonight's show. All right, guys. Obey the lords of flatulence. Have a great night.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.